What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And we're underway. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And he's going long. Good ball over the top. And he's onside. Drives it, great leap! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Ball's gone out of play. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! It has to be said, an absolute gift. Perugia trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Madrid are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Gets up to head it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. And here's Dembele. Gets it, and now what? Tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Knocks it away. Gets wrestled off the ball. Brings it forward. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill. How about a shot? Has a goal! Sticks it away! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Chance to shoot! Fabian Ruiz with a fine tackle. It's gone out for a throw-in. Just wouldn't be beaten there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Plays it long, played into space out wide. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward, questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Hernandez. Madrid have it back and they can go again. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well played, he saw that coming. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So that's going to be another corner. Madrid given another corner. Ball is over the line. It's come loose. Hakimi. Hakimi plays it forward. Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's played forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hakimi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Fabian Ruiz plays a clever pass. Can he find a fit? Going for goal! And they've been caught out here. Shot a goal! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Perugia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got it, and he's got time.
Madrid showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Lee Kang-in with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Perugia are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's left his man. In comes the corner. Cleared away. Looks to clip it forward. And that has been cleared. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Ceballos. A really good feat. Vinicius, shooting chance!
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Ceballos battles to win it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a loose ball. Ceballos puts his foot on the gas. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Lee Kang-in gets on the end of it. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Perugia are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gets into some space, hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been won straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. It's offside, yes it is. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. Your reflections then, Jim?
Madrid just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready. Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Okay. Ruben Dias. Ball's out on the left now. Marsh. Vinicius Junior gets it, and now what? Hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Real chance! He's tried one! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pings it out wide. Fires it in low. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Kovacic. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Kovacic. Foden. It's a loose ball. Lovely bit of skill there. Rodri. That's great strength on the ball. Foden. Kovacic. Finds himself eased off the ball. Valverde. Forward it goes. Valverde is onto it and can take it up. It's a brilliant interception. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Foden. Marsh. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Ake goes looking. He's pinged one through here. Valverde. Foden. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Kovacic. Foden. Ake. And he's cut it out. And the counter is on. He's found his man. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ake. Kovacic. He's picked him out. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He's had a shot! Decent looking ball. Foden. Rodri. Kovacic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper. Goes for goal! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe, he really shows some outlandish skills.
And they've been caught out here. Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Almost an hour gone. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rodri. Ake. He spotted the run and played him through. Courtois catches it safely.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Foden really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Hits one! Superb goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Has a hit! Surely this time! Back of the net! France are back on level terms. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that.
Shot goal! Hernandez tries to get it forward quick. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Plays it out to the wing. Tries a shot! It's bounced out! He has done it! And they're back in front! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have Mbappe! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too.
Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
4 in the game, he is the man. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Hoists it high. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Forward it goes. Mbappe. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Dashing forward at pace. He's through the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vinicius Junior. Has a goal! Been levered clear. Hoists it forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Goes long. Played back in. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. Valverde. It's a decent ball. It has gone through to it. Vinicius Junior! And in it goes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, almost a sit. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Finds himself eased off the ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. We hit half-time. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Madrid utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Hoists it forward. Rabiot. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Mbappe! Mbappe! It's a goal! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
How many more does he want? Madrid totally rampant here. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Mbappe! Big chance! Goal! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
France playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Mbappe goes for goal! He scores! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mbappe. It's come through. Well read, he sorted that out. could be a chance here. Mbappe. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Forward it goes. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe! He's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Oh, what's he done? Cuts it out. It's on a plate. Goes for goal! There are a few waiting for it. It'll be a throw-in. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And here's the chance to counter. Kante gets it back. Battles to win it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the through ball is intercepted. And the counter is on.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Conte. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Mbappe. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. France could have here their final chance. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. In with a header! This could fall anywhere! And that is that. Madrid, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Madrid won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for greatly! There it is!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was... Has a go! He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It's come loose. And he's real chance! He scores!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found him. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mbappe has a hit! Kovacic. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for goal, off the post. And he heaves it forward. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Madrid go into the lead. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rodri. And it's Kovacic. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hoists it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri drives it forward. Chance to break. Now it's Kovacic. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Kovacic. Madrid are in control here on the brink of half-time. Gets it back. He's through the middle. He's had a shot! Back of the net! They've done it again! It is incredible! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic. Now surely! Foden plays it out to the flank. Oh, real danger here! Kovacic. Managed to get it away. And the first half is done. Madrid playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
That's a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Marsh. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Kovacic. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Brahim Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. He's gone for it! Mateus. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Brahim Diaz tries a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. Brahim Diaz. Oh, really good feet from him. Has a pop! No mistake! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. Goes for goal! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vinicius Junior. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Defenders on the back foot. Hits one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Vinicius Junior should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. Hits one! This could fall anywhere! There are a few waiting for it. Valverde. In comes the corner. Cleared away. And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior cuts it out. Rabiot, definite foul there. Rabiot gets his final warning. Madrid have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Hernandez. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe! Well read, he sorted that out. Cleared without complication. Rabiot. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe! Crowd calling for him to shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And out to safety. A chance to play it in. Vinicius Junior, and the counter is on. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Here it comes. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. This is promising. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's out on the left now. Hernandez. Rabiot. Hernandez. Hernandez goes looking. Vinicius Junior. He's gone for it! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Madrid may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this
big chance! There it is!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
That really is quite fabulous. Oh, looking for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Mbappe! Oh, that is asking for trouble. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Defenders on the back foot. Rudiger has given away a free kick. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe! Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as...
And the shot! Really well taken goal.
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And they've been caught out here. Mbappe, chance. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Could move up a gear here. It's got through to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. How about a shot? He's a chance! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's
It's Dembele!
France are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
He's got options out wide.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's the through ball. He's left his man. Cut out in the nick of time.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's Alaba. Mbappe.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Brahim Diaz. It's one. They've scored. And surely now the result beyond doubt. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Dembele, and he's surging through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Done very well to intervene. Now the counter. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. A buccaneering run from the defender. Mbappe!
Mbappe can't quite comprehend how he managed to do that. How red is his face now?
Time for a change in personnel. Ball is over the line. Finds himself eased off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior going through. Vinicius Junior looking for a decent ball in. Turns and goes back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Well, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. Can he shoot? And the big chance! And it's a goal! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. It's a brilliant interception. Done very well to intervene. Chance to break. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. Valverde. Chance! He's had a goal! Plays it out to the flank. And he's cut it out. Valverde goes looking. And it's been taken straight back. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Oh, real chop has a pop!
Vinicius Junior so cleverly used the prep of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Needed a better pass there. Valverde. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, he's broken through. Big chance! What? He's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that's a goal kick. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's a goal kick. Just brushed off the ball there. Valverde. Out towards the flank. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Big chance, corner. And that's been levered clear. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Valverde gets it back. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mbappe. He has it out wide now. Cut out in the nick of time. Played out to the right. And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. They wouldn't support...
Shot a goal! They've done it! They have pulled themselves right back into it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vinicius Junior. And he's there to cut it out. Good idea, just poorly executed. And help's available out wide. Real chance!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Valverde. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's there. Has a hit! Back of the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's played forward. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And now they can launch a counter. Well read, he sorted that out. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's been taken short. Timely intervention. Cleared without complication. Rudiger. Alaba. Mbappe. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Oh, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's come loose. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. So there's going to be another change here. Neat exchange.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's Alaba. Now can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose. Plays it back. And the shot!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Gets the better of his man. Chance to shoot.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mbappe.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Vinicius Junior, 2 goals to his name already. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick. Madrid just have to run down the clock. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. He's in! Going for goal! Lacking in accuracy. Alaba. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena. In with a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Good challenge, stood up well against his man. And they've been caught out here. He's one-on-one! Chance! Oh, brilliant! The captain has surely won it!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Smartly deceptive, what quality.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Has a pop! Really smart interplay.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more luck there, and they may have been celebrating.
Hernandez. That's a decent ball. Mbappe shapes to shoot! And the ball's come out. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Oh, real danger here. It's being played forward. Oh, they can break here. And here's Rabiot. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, shooting chance! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And the ball is out of play. Hernandez. And that's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Rudiger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Rabiot did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now the counter. He's got options out wide. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. And here's Rabiot. Mbappe. Here comes the corner. And he's there to clear it. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. This could spell danger. He's in. Mbappe has a shot! He scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Rabiot. Lovely bit of skill there. So who's he picking out? Gets good distance on it. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Vinicius Junior has a pop! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
And we've reached half-time. Madrid playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Vinicius Junior gets it back. And it's played forward. Hernandez. He's got away. It's come through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He spotted the run and played him through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Could move up a gear here. He's found his man. Face to face with the keeper. Striding forward, facing real chance! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's left his man. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, that's a waste. Alexander-Arnold. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
He's had a look, shoots! Back of the net! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy the best effect. What an introduction.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Brahim Diaz. Forward it goes. Plays it through. And help's available out wide. Brahim Diaz. Hoists it forward. Good take, and he's had a look. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba. And it's played forward. It's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez. The final 5 minutes. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good challenge, excellent challenge. All right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But
going for goal! Dembele turns and goes back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cuts it out. Rabiot. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. There's a long ball. There's no flag. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Dembele gets it away. Get a throw in. Rabiot. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? That's put paid to a promising move. It's being played forward. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose, and they've been caught out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Rabiot. Chance! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Oh, smart save. And it's played forward. Dembele. Hernandez gets it back. Rabiot. France have it back and they can go again. Hernandez does well there, alert. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hoists it forward. To the keeper and go again. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. And he has been fouled there. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. This is a great chance to take a lead. Joy! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. France carrying a one-goal lead. And again, he's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hoists it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Chance! He's had a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward, and here's Dembele.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Rabiot.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mbappe. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make...
Mbappe! This could fall anywhere! Rabiot with the clearance. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Knocks it away. Receives it in a good position. Shoots! Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do it.
France have a free kick. Hernandez. He's darted infield.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mbappe. Forward it goes.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Big chance! Desperate defending required here. Cleared away. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Hernandez. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's been levered clear. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. And a result which at least partly satisfies all. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. There's the whistle, and here we go. Dembele. Rabiot. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Goalkeeper's ball. Mbappe. He's got options out wide. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Hernandez. Battles to win it back. Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe has a shot! Hernandez gets it away. Dembele. Lovely feet. And he's there to clear it. And here's Rabiot. Chance to break. Still goalless at the moment. And he's whipped it in low. Rabiot. Time to deliver. Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Rabiot trying to get there.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Loose. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Could be a big chance! Mbappe. Dembele. surely! Dembele hits it! Hernandez. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. And help's available out wide. Can he dig out a shot? Cleared away. Oh, shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Nicely met. Oh, shooting chance! It's broken loose. Hernandez. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So another team has broken through. And certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight cage again. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already, little doubt, that is a foul. France can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Rabiot. He's darted infield. Mbappe. Forward it goes. Mbappe. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Has a go! And somehow it stayed out. Hernandez. Referee's given a throw. Goalless still, either side really getting onto the front foot. It's on a going for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Cuts it out. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, He's managed to get himself offside. And the counter-attack is on for France. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a waste. Plays a clever pass. He's gone for it! In it goes!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
That was a given. It always was.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
France. Mbappe! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
It's one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Hernandez. Brings it forward. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Tries a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Up to meet it! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Hernandez. Tries to get it forward quickly. France still ahead by the game's only goal. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Hoists it forward. Hernandez tries to stroke it through. Dembele provides an outlet. Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. France could have here their final chance. All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It is just a question of running down the clock now. That intervention was very necessary. The final seconds now.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. It's a loose ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has a hit! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Valverde pings it out wide. Timely intervention. And it's played forward. Rabiot, he's got options out wide. Mbappe. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Brought forward. What does he try from here? It's come through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Valverde. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, the ball's come loose, and the going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. Beautifully done. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Rabiot. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. It is quite a run he's making here. Plays it back. Oh, shooting chance!
Vinicius Junior really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Knocks it away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's another dead ball chance. Deftly done. And he's there to clear it. Referee has just said play on. Hit long and direct. Well read, he's sorted that out. And the through ball is intercepted. Gets it back. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And now they can launch a counter. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Just brushed off the ball there. Cuts it out. Rabiot. Mbappe attempts to play it through. Rabiot is looking up for options on the left. Rabiot, and the finish! He's delivered all right!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Deadlock broken. It goes for goal! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Here it comes. And that has been cleared. Hoists it forward. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Got a sight of goal here. Oh, shot, tries a shot! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
France go into the lead. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, he's found him in space. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Brahim Diaz tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. He's got it and hits one! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe gets the better of his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? That intervention was very necessary.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Madrid desperately need a goal, and this could well be... He's had a goal!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chance to shoot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Brahim Diaz. Here it is now, shot. He's gone for it. Mbappe is magnificent, and that has raised the roof. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.